you need to realize and understand that imperfection in a character is very beautiful. And what I mean by this is that imperfection in a character means that you recognize your flaws or your mistakes to make the better version of yourselves. And I can think of some other good examples for this. One might be you're not really the best player in your favorite video game, or maybe you're not really the best in your classes when it comes to college. So, yeah, those are the two examples there. And, having to be more authentic in ourselves really goes a long way in terms of having to interact with other people, having to really share our struggles and have others help with what we've been going through. And I like genuine connections. I like friend connections that feel real. I don't want connections that go off as perfect, because what happens to being perfect is that we pretty much hide our insecurities, our flaws, and we put a facade to really say that there's nothing wrong with us, or there's no problems or predicaments that has happened in the last couple of months or a couple of years, uh, but um, but yeah, what's really on the inside is like, again, we hide all of our flaws and insecurities behind ourselves internally. So we want the flaws to be shared externally to other people, because you're because not everyone is perfect. Not everyone is really perfect in their shoes. Um, I was not perfect in my own school, and I've had at times where I wasn't really where I was where I wasn't really the smart kid. I wasn't really the kid that had a lot of friends. I only made connections with peers, and that's generally it. Like I always sit by myself at lunch, um, not worrying about what others think or feel. Um, but yeah, it is really beautiful to look at imperfection, like uh, like having to look at shattered glass, having to look at all the pieces of the glass that are broken. Um, it's very scary to look at broken glass, because I can tell you that stepping on broken glass um, could hurt myself if I do step on it with my bare feet. So, and that is okay, but it's very very painful to really be stepping on broken glass. But yeah, don't ever do this to yourself. Don't ever do this at home. Just a warning to all of you. Um, you know, but yeah, in relation to this imperfection, in relation to imperfection, like stepping on broken glass symbolizes what we did wrong, what we did wrong to our friends, what made them feel so mad, what made them feel like they have been cut off. And I have already told you about that one, but yeah, I came to realize that I have crossed other people's boundaries, that I should have not done that, and that made them feel very uncomfortable. Like I don't want other people to feel uncomfortable when it comes to having to talk every day, having to check in on how they're doing, because I just want to know how other people feel. Like if they don't really want to talk to me, that's okay. Just say that you don't want to talk to me at all, and I'll be okay with it. I'll happily move on with my day, and hopefully when you feel better, you'll be able to talk to me in some way. Um, of course, you can talk to me on other socials if you really want to, but yeah, I just don't want any one of my friends to really do struggle. I don't want any of my friends to think that they're not really great at some other activities. I don't want other people to feel bad about me because I'm not really recognized as much, even though I do have pretty much a larger community on YouTube, with barely any interaction here. But I feel that having to be more upfront with everyone, having to be more vocal about my struggles with my past life experiences generally changed my life a lot. Ever since having to stay here in the Philippines for like at least a year. Like it's been a year since I've stayed in the Philippines, but like my whole entire life situation has been at my lowest since the very start, and me having to really document on my life experiences, inspired by other creators, generally turned my life around. And I cannot really thank other creators like this, especially shout out to Matthew, shout out to my other friends in the LGBTQ community, but yeah, without these videos, and without the inspiration from creators, I wouldn't be more vocal about my experiences, having to really struggle here in the Philippines, having to be away from my friends who are in the U.S. But yeah, I learned that I can feel a lot more like happier if I am a part of a community that helps other people out, that helps other people in the community, as if we're all lending each other a hand. But yeah, I generally cannot thank one of my friends. Thank you to the creators that helped me inspire to become a better person, and I hope y'all guys can also become a better person in yourselves, having to be imperfect, which is, again, it is okay to really share your imperfections, as long as you're being very genuine, you feel very real, and you share like a lot of good memories with everyone, despite the oopsies and the and all the mishaps. So yeah, I would love to really interact or start to form a group of other people that also share similar struggles, similar difficulties as I do. But I've only joined two for now. I feel like one other one, like I don't really interact as much because like it is genuinely like a larger community, and with a larger community, like I feel that it is impossible for me to interact with them, but it's there. But like I feel like I want to interact with much more of a smaller type of fan base, or a much smaller type of audience, as it makes it more easier for me to really reach out to other people out there in the community or in the group, rather than just having to feel that I'm not getting as much assistance in a much more larger type of audience there. So I hope to receive a lot more assistance. I hope to receive some advice on how I can resolve my mistakes, and having to evolve myself into a much more modernized, or more mature part of myself. And I'm almost like close to being back in the US, so hopefully from the things that I've learned, from the things that I've documented in my life experiences, hopefully I can really reflect on that. Hopefully I can really look back at my commentaries and reflect on what I've learned. I'll probably will make a video on that when I do go back home to the US. So be sure to watch out for that video. Probably later in May. So yeah, that'll be it for today's video. If you have any insights, if you have any comments, if you have anything to say on top of what I said in my commentary, I would love it if you can share it in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, please go give it a like and subscribe. But yeah, keep being the imperfect version of yourself. Don't listen to other people that are saying that you're gonna be perfect when in reality you are not. But yeah, just keep on improving yourself. Just keep doing what you do, and maybe you'll become more successful. Maybe you'll start to have a lot more friends that do share genuine connections, that do share their authenticity and their truthfulness and trustworthiness. So hopefully I'll be able to really start working on that. So yeah, have a great day, you guys. I'll see you guys next week. See ya.